Blessings. I'm the 20th, and this is Critical Thinking with the 20th Key. Welcome, YouTube. The topic today is Black people, are you your own worst enemy? That's the topic. Subject matter is Cardi B and Tasha K. We have to talk about it. This is Critical Thinking with the 20th Key, and what we're going to talk about is the intellectual aspect or the rational, smart aspect of this topic. So this is kind of hard for me, you guys, because I'm a Cardi B fan. You need to know, okay? And I learned about Tasha K from being on this channel. I'll tell you about how I first was introduced to Tasha K. So the subject matter is Black people, are you your own worst enemy? And it's critical thinking because that critical thinking means that we think critically about the subject matter and the topic, and we think critically about decisions we make, our perception, our opinions of situations. Okay. Tasha K lost a $3.8 million lawsuit to Cardi B. And y'all, I just watched a video. She on the video still popping shit. I'm like, sister, you lost $3.8 million. And I want y'all to understand something, depending on if she puts up a bond, because what brings me to this channel is my legal situation. And when you lose a lawsuit, you can appeal it, but you still got to pay that money. Okay? I think you can put a bond or something up, but when you lose that money, you got to pay that money. Hence why I'm homeless. Okay? Anyway, so I watched the video of Tasha K, and I'm going to briefly probably insert the things on her video that concerns me. Okay? Black people, are you your own worst enemy? And as you know, if you know my philosophy, every Black person in America is exposed to being the psychosis of being Black. What I need you all Black people to think about is that we live in a country that hates us. We live in a country that we're not equal. We live in a country where we are maligned, oppressed, marginalized. So what you have to be mindful of is the psyche of Black people. Okay? Tasha K is popping a lot of shit, right? And you go on the video, you see all the different comments. I'm going to cover the comments in this video. And I'm just mesmerized that she's still talking shit. Okay? Like sis, put it down. Let it go. Okay? I want to stay focused on the aspect of how we are our own worst enemy. Okay? And we all know her behavior is not coming from intellect, intelligence, you could say pride, but it's coming from her ego. It's coming from that voice in her head. We all have that voice in our head. Okay? And the purpose of that voice, I think, is considered a therapist explained this to me before. The ego is the executive function of the brain. The purpose of the ego is to protect you. Okay? And you guys will hear me talk about the prefrontal cortex. It's the primitive part of the brain, and it's the part of the brain that protects us. Okay? That's why when somebody say something like slick to us, people like, what you say? Because the brain recognizes threat, but the brain can distinguish between if a car's going to hit us, if we're going to get shot, or somebody just talking crazy. Okay? The ego just wants to protect itself. All right? And as a people, let me just get to it. Because I deal with this regularly. I talk about being Black in America to different people from different groups that their agenda is liberating Black people or Black issues. And one of the conflicts that we oftentimes have is that we want to beat on our chest. We want to, this country makes us feel like we're nothing, we're nobody, we're less than. Even if our conscious mind knows I'm as good as anybody on this earth, our unconscious mind always feels threatened, less than, oppressed, right? So one of the defenses is to pump up your chest, to defend yourself. I'll give y'all an example, Kanye West. He's a good example, right? So in our minds, if somebody coming for us or saying things to us or making us feel inferior, our knee jerk is to protect ourselves and protect our position, protect our argument. Because some of us, watch my other videos on critical thinking, that ego just want to be right. That ego attaches itself to something and it won't let it go. Okay? And what I need you to understand, you are not your ego. Okay? When you think something like, damn, should I do that? And you be like, nah, you're not the voice. You are the observer. Okay? And it takes consciousness, awareness to recognize when that voice is running you and you're not in control of it. Okay? It takes intelligence, it takes good self-esteem, and it takes awareness. What we see with Tasha K is she won't let it go. This has nothing to do with principle. This has nothing to do with intelligence, intellect, business. This has to do with Tasha K, you did something bad and you hurt a girl. And your mind will not allow you to recognize and accept. I made a bad decision. I made a bad decision and it harmed someone, right? And the best thing I can do is cut my losses and let it go and put it behind me. Even y'all, if she thinks she was right, even if she feels like she's justified, what she's doing is not going to serve any purpose. Tasha K, this is not going to set precedents for anything viable for Black people. Okay? Only thing that's happening right now is this two Black women beefing. And y'all, I'm not gonna, y'all, I rock with Cardi B. Let me tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all what I first, and this speaks to people negatively defaming this very good girl. Okay? My daughter went to college in New York, and her best friend's Puerto Rican. One of her best friends is Puerto Rican. And she was in the car one day talking about those bloody shoes. And I was like, what you listening to? What's that? What you listening to? I'm a hip hop head, so it wasn't like coming for Cardi B in any way. It was like, I'm a hip hop head. I'm from the Bronx. If you watch my videos, you see, I like hip hop music. I'm a hip hop head, elitist hip hop head. So part of me saying that, so I was like, what's that? And then I think my son was in the car at the same time. And I was like, bro, but isn't she a stripper? My son was like, no, mommy. My son was like, no, mommy. She a good girl. She a good girl, and she gonna go far. This is with, was it Bodak Yellow? This was years ago. My son's a Virgo. My son's a good kid. He's a Virgo. He's the one who's actually taking care of mommy right now. And he told me, when he told me she was a good girl, he's like, no, mommy, she a good girl. And I was like, yeah. So I started watching her and checking her out. And y'all, I don't know how you feel about her. If you team anybody the fuck else, that's a good girl. Okay? That's a good girl with a good heart. That's a good girl who's smart and have a good heart. Nobody, No one's going to ever tell me about this girl just coming for people. Because she don't do that. She's talented. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm a spiritual person. And I serve a good God. That girl is blessed because she a good girl. She worked her ass off. She worked really hard. But does she getting so many blessings? Because that's a good girl. Y'all see the stuff that she do? I think her sun sign is Libra and her moon is Aries. That's when y'all see her go off and shit. That's that Aries moon. And to think about Tasha K and Cardi B, this is no way a money grab. This is Tasha K, you heard her. I just want y'all, if y'all familiar with Cardi B, I want y'all to see when she pop off. Because it's going to hurt my feelings, y'all. I like Cardi B, but I don't watch. I see her every now and then. Bro, I got issues going on, so I don't get to see everything. But every time I see her, she's just so sweet. And she's so funny. She's so cute. Actually, my daughter's other friend actually showed me the video of her back in the day when she was like, she's an actress. She's just like Nicki Minaj. These girls are performing artists, okay? They're brands and personalities. And you see every celebrity that talk to her and they interview her, you guys, they talk to her. I think it has very little to do with her talent as a rapper. It's because she got a heart of gold. And you can see that, and it radiates from her. Y'all, it radiates for her. And you know, when it hurt my feelings when I was thinking about putting this video together, I said to my daughter when she was in the car, I was like, isn't she a stripper? Who am I to even think that? Say that out loud. Okay? This is when you defame people and you marginalize them and make them feel bad about who they are and what they are. That girl worked hard. Okay? She's a hard worker. I saw her when Beyonce was in Coachella. Cardi B worked at Coachella when she was pregnant and she was big. The year before, Beyonce got pregnant. And I bought VIP tickets and Beyonce canceled. It was Lady Gaga replaced. I didn't even watch that because I bought my first VIP ticket for Beyonce. Okay? She was pregnant and felt like she couldn't. And I don't even think Beyonce would have been that many months if she would have performed at Coachella that year. I think it was 2017. I'm going to show y'all. Cardi B performed 2018 at Coachella on a Sunday. And y'all, I was late. She was the Sunday headliner, whatever. I kind of remember it was like 1 or 2 o'clock, y'all. And you know, Saturday night, I'm late. Coachella, you be up to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning on Coachella on Saturday night. And they had her fucking early, like 1 or 2. And I was so mad, y'all. I want y'all to see this. Check this out. Check this out.
Cardi B! Bitch, wait, I'm coming!
That was me trying to see Cardi. We was late. Anyway, if you've been to Coachella, it takes forever to get there. There's a line. And so we was running. I was wanting to see her, okay? And y'all, I got there right when she in the middle of performance. She was dropping it low, and she was pregnant, y'all, in white. And I was like, go ahead. Let me explain something to y'all. That's work ethic. That everything that girl has, she deserves. If you're a black person in America, they don't give us a mother. They don't give us shit. We have to work for everything that we have. And that's a good girl. And she worked hard. I never watched a video of whatever Tasha K said or did to her. It is my understanding that Tasha K aligned this video to pop up every time Cardi B came up. You guys, this part I got to think about because I want to be very clear. But again, remembering the ego in black people. Okay? Tasha K, if you see this video, actually, if y'all know my channel is about social justice, okay? 3 racist judges are guilty of a hate crime against me. And one of my earlier videos, this chick right here, I'm gonna put the video, the thing up here. One of my earlier videos, this lady reached out to me, a black girl from Atlanta. Girl, I ain't heard and seen from you in a minute. I think I tagged you in the video, said something to you in the video. I ain't heard from that. I may have your phone number. I tried to look at my phone to see if I got your phone number. But I did a video about my story. And this girl reached out to me and said, hey, how can I get in touch with you? She emailed me, gave me her phone number. When we were talking about how to bring awareness to my story, she said, why don't you call Tasha K? I was like, who's that? Who's Tasha K? Y'all, Tasha K funny. Okay, let me tell you why I like Tasha K. First of all, I'm a black woman who loves black people. And that's a pretty chocolate girl who cool with who she is in her skin. I be seeing her with her boobies up, and she funny, and she very comfortable with her body, and she comfortable with herself. Smart, intelligent, beautiful, confident black women just do it for me. Okay? Y'all. And so I love Cardi B, and I'll be very clear, I'm very much team Cardi B in this situation. Okay? I am conflicted to some degree because I know the root of it stems from the psychosis of being black in America and us not knowing when to cut our losses. Okay? I'm gonna probably clip in the part of her video that concerns me the most. But I want to talk about her course of action. I don't know everything, or like you guys, when it's conflict between black people, I don't really follow that because it makes my heart hurt. It hurts my heart. Regarding Cardi B, let me go ahead and give you this quick note about who I am and how I feel. I'm from New York City. I live in Los Angeles, okay? I grew up in New York. Cardi B is a black woman to me. She's a black Latina. I grew up in the Bronx, and as we grow up in New York City, we have Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and it's our we call them Spanish, okay? For me, Cardi B is a black woman. If you disagree, you want to leave a comment, say what you want. And I gotta say this to you. I've lived in different places in the country, and if you are not a New Yorker or maybe even from Florida, you don't understand. You don't get this. You may think that she's anything else but black or whatever. But in New York, she's a black girl. She's a Spanish black girl. She's a black girl, but she's Spanish. I live in LA. And Los Angeles is a Jim Crow state where they marginalize every possible minority, Mexican, black, and Asian. They're marginalized. And one of the main reasons how they are able to keep their foot on our neck, because they have us separated. We are separated. You go in a restaurant in Los Angeles, you rarely ever see two different nationalities mixed together. You go to a restaurant in New York City, it ain't even like that. New York is about what the music you like, kind of job you have, your social. New Yorkers, we don't move like that. So, for me, Cardi B is a black woman, just like I'm a black woman. And so, to watch Tasha K bring harm to that woman, it's hurtful to me. Okay? Again, I don't know all the specifics because I've never watched the video. I have reviewed some stuff about the trial. But okay, so my understanding is up until recently, she had the video up. It's my understanding that her video was attached to Cardi B. And this was a marketing or digital strategy. Okay? And because she kept it up, after all this time, and I don't know if these attorneys, this white lady who was attorney, encouraged her to leave it up so she can get revenue. I don't think she left it up to make a point. I think she left it up because she was earning revenue from it. And the hype about the case was sending people to the video. I never saw the video. I'm not interested in you scandalizing Cardi B, even if it was true. I love me some Cardi B. I love her. I love her music. Some of it, Cardi. I'm gonna say y'all because I'm gonna keep it 100 about who I am. I never listened to WAP. That wasn't one of my favorite things. Okay, Cardi B is an entertainer. Cardi B has a brand, and one of the things about look this, she's on the TV on E. As a people, we have to get in where we fit in. You know, and I'm so proud of her because she took her life and she turned it around, and she made something great out of it. I don't know, like I know because I've seen her. You guys, she is so cute. I haven't seen cause, like I'm kind of a different age group, but she has like different like platforms. I've seen her do like cooking or something with someone. She's always cute. She's always sweet. I'm not going to name any other female rapper, but some female rappers are nasty and vulgar and disrespectful and talk crazy and talk reckless. She's not like that, y'all. Only time you ever see her get crazy when she feels threatened. And this is the thing that's upsetting to me. I really believe she brought this lawsuit because she hurt her feelings. Here's the thing. This is a black woman who turned her life around, Latina woman, whatever. Spanish chick from the Bronx. And I told y'all, she went to Coachella, like, I don't know, she was big. She had to be at least 6 months pregnant. That's a good girl. And then you're out here saying negative, nasty, like, who does that? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. So, what I surmise is that she kept the video up because she was making money on it. And she felt like, I don't know, because I don't know how much money. She must have been, that was a dumb move. That was not the smartest move. Let me not say negative things about you, Tasha K, but sis, that wasn't a good move. Okay? She took it down. I think she took it down not because I think she took it down. She's saying it's for good faith. She took it down because she worried about the. I might be mistaken, but I think she's going to have what is it? The damages when it's I forgot the name of the damages when they punitive damages. I think that's when they ding you because what you did is egregious and malicious. Okay. Let me speak to Tasha K. Yeah, the girl that I met, she was like called Tasha K, and I'm like I'm really not. She's funny. She's cute. I like her because she's a pretty like black woman. She loves herself, and I love people. I like that. Like I ain't no hater. If you the shit and you love yourself, and she is kind of funny. She made me laugh. But sis, you need to put this down and let this go. I think you need to put this down and let this go. Because you're not serving nothing, sister. This is a critical thing with the 20th key. This is about black people being your own worst enemy. You guys, I want to talk about the rationale behind what she's doing. Okay? I don't understand it. How's she benefiting? How is this good or better? I'm going to put a clip in here of her little few minutes where she tried to justify her behavior and everything. But I'm upset, you guys, about it because I know that Cardi B was really hurt by it. I know that Cardi B was hurt by it. Okay? If y'all want to sit here and say she was faking and acting, no. Every time when you say something about her baby, when you offend her and she explodes, when you act like that, that comes from feelings. That's because she get her feelings hurt. When y'all see, because do I follow her on Instagram? I think I do follow her. But, and I've seen when she be going off, like a long time, when she got to fight with, when she got to fight with, Nicki Minaj. I was like, girl, you in here fighting. That's because her feelings are hurt. Her feelings are hurt. It's like, I'm another black female rapper. Why you don't welcome me? You know how hard it was for us to do this shit. And you coming for me? That's how this girl is. Same thing with Tasha K. Tasha K, I feel like you hurt her. There's nothing you're going to say that's going to justify you harm that girl. And there's nothing you can say that we can see that you didn't harm her. She took you to court. She helped you build your name by taking you to court. She she helped you with your clout by responding and saying shit. That's one thing she would do. I'd be like, stop giving these people fucking the limelight by talking to these people. Because as a black person, just like Cardi B, it's that voice in her head. And that voice in her head say, you are coming for me, I'm going to protect myself. She got this video up. Hey, y'all, let's talk about this video.
Everything I represent, marriage, two-parent household, and working for every dime I make without harming the next person to get there. I create videos including humor and truth to take us out of depression and get our minds off of sickness and financial burdens. And no machine will ever stop me. And before I go, I saw that there were a few fundraisers that were started under my name. We did not create those, nor do we need those, and nor will we ever create a fundraiser for anything. And with that being said, I want you guys to report them if you see them. We have reported a few, but obviously dozens are popping up to scam under our company.
Okay, you guys. I only put a clip in there. I will link her video below, but I only put a clip in there because it's some things I want to discuss about what we just saw. One of the things that concern me, I watch her. Sometimes I've watched her. I've seen a couple of her videos, and one of the things that she has a lot of pride about is her husband. Okay, she was married for 17 years. I was married to an abusive alcoholic for 23. She talked about her kids being a straight-A student and her son. My daughter received a merit scholarship to college. My kid's knocking out of the park. And I'm saying that to you because, Tasha K, I understand the value of a two-parent household. Okay? I'm a little concerned because I've seen you say it on and on, and it's kind of like, and I'm just being honest with you, sis. It's part of who your self-esteem or who you are. And this is not. I'm not coming for you. I'm telling you my observation. I was married for 23 years, and this was my husband. And I know what it is to have a long time husband, because marriage can be very complicated. People stay married for a long term. In long-term marriages, not because they like each other, not because they love each other, not because they click. It's because they choose it. It's a choice. Okay? And I want to touch on that about Cardi B. Cardi B has a husband. She got 2 kids. And this is the opportunity for me to say this about her. I've seen people come for her and talk about her man and shit. Yo, I ain't cool with that. That's her man. And that's her man. Okay? Like Tasha K, my understanding, Tasha K, her husband kind of fucked her up on a stand. His testimony was in conflict with what she was saying. Then she sit here and say that he's the only man to tell me to fight for this. But sis, you acting like Monique listening to your man who ain't giving you good advice, sis. I'm just saying, okay, can I be a little honest? If I'm wrong, if I'm out of pocket, y'all can leave a comment. He encouraged you to fight this. Sis, he's supposed to be the voice of reason. He's supposed to say, cut your losses and let this go. And the reason why I'm saying this, because I'm trying to think from an intelligent, rational standpoint, how you winning? She said to me, without harming the next person, you have brought harm to Cardi B. Okay? And sis, if y'all out there who are not knowledgeable about business, she has attached herself and her brand to Cardi B. I am very confident that a very large portion of any money she's earned is due to Cardi B. Okay? So when you say you worked hard and you not harming anybody, you harmed that girl. Period. You harmed that girl. And then you want to boast that your man, you've been married for 17 years. Sis, I'm a little concerned. Or you want some Wendy Williams shit where you doing all the work and this brother just attached himself to you? I don't know. I ain't gonna say that because you said he was for production, and I believe y'all a team. I ain't gonna hate it like that. I believe y'all a team. But again, that voice in your head will fuck you up. Black people, are we our own worst enemy? I took some notes here because there's some things that I wanted to cover. Oh, the money stuff. Okay. Sorry, you guys. She said that this did not harm her financially. How you lose $4 million that don't harm you? Sis, I don't know who is advising you. I never check your horoscopes out, your zodiac signs, so I don't know your sign. I don't know who's advising you. But sister, what I'm going to ask you, Tasha K, is to think about this. Is your ego and your pride too much attached to this? I don't watch your videos that often. I saw one time when you was on a rant about your family members, your mother or something, and you was in your feelings. Okay? Sister, Tasha K, I'm asking you to ask yourself, what are you gaining from this? This is not about a First Amendment. This is not about taking a stand in principle, sister, because you're not gaining, you're not winning. I think either you're not really very bright, your ego is stuck, or you still making money off this girl's name. And sister, if you still making money off this girl's name, she gonna make you pay for it. You need to put this down. I saw some of the video when you was making comments about family value. Sister, you sit and get drunk and talk about being a wino, mama. Come on, ma. Come on, sis. Really? I love black people. And sister, I'm not trying to come for you. This purpose of this video is for me to communicate to black people how are we harming ourselves. We see in the media when shit happen, even when they not even wrong, they just say, I apologize, I cut my losses. Okay? And now as I sit here and think about it, Tasha K, have you attached yourself to Cardi B and that's your namesake? That's your end of, that's your greatest success? Come on, sister. This girl I met who reached out to me to help me said, call Tasha K. I'm gonna read some of these comments. Even you wrong, your girls, your people know you wrong and they still riding with you, sister. Come on, mama, you told me you got a straight A student. Are you being an example to your daughter? But because my understanding is you lied. And not only did you lie, but you knew you lied. You lied, you knew you lied. And Tasha K, I'm being really honest. I really think you hurt that girl. I think you hurt her heart. You are a successful black woman. How many haters come for you? How many people come for you just because they envy you? You ain't did shit to them, but they come for you. You know what I'm talking about. Do you want to be that, mommy? Do you want to be that, sis? Sis. Real talk, you need to cut your losses. So I'm sitting here thinking in my mind, as a critical thinker, what is causing her to continue? I don't know all the specifics, but Tasha K, when she first asked you to take it down, you should have took it down. And I'm not 100% sure, but being who she is, she probably could have had YouTube had you take it down. Instead it was bullying. She took this course of action because she wanted to make a point. She wanted the world to know that the things you said about her was defamatory. Not only was it defamatory, that you purposely lied on her. Tasha K, your people telling you, sis, like I said, I remember I saw your video, and you don't come across to me as one of the kind of people that admit when you're wrong. Tasha K, I know when you admit when you're wrong, and I think you admit you're wrong when you ain't wrong when it comes to your man. You come to your husband of 17 years, sometimes you gotta not say nothing. Sometimes you gotta fall back. Sometimes you just gotta go with the program. Sister, in your best interest, you need to go with the program. If I don't know if you still are looking to get punitive damages, but sister, what will serve you? If you make a video and you explain yourself honestly to some degree, but the most important thing is to say, Cardi B, I'm sorry. Cardi B, if my actions brought you harm, gave you stress or discomfort, my greatest apologies and its sincerity. Not only, Tasha K, do I want you to say it, sister, I want you to mean it. Then I gotta go here real quick. I'm about to wrap this up. This is the part that got me fucked up. The money part. She said this ain't harm her, that it ain't hurting her, that she good. Sister, Tasha K, I was married for 23 years to a rich white man. This man has brought me mental and physical harm because he don't want to give me what the law says I'm supposed to have. He's a white man who has ties to the family court, and he brought me great harm because he wanted to hold on to money, a dollar bill. Okay? He cheated me. They cheated me out over $200,000-$300,000. That's just a drop in the bucket. And this is a wealthy white man. Let me tell you about this wealthy white man. We go, I'm thinking, like, one time we went to Vegas to see some shows. Let me just say, with this I was actually a wealthy white man. Okay? His parents would send us $50,000 every December just for a gift. Okay? I can go on about how I was living. Okay? But this white man, every time he goes somewhere, he trying to get a discount. He would scream triple A in a motherfucking heartbeat. One of the things when I was dating him, he says, "Can I get a free chicken wing special at Popeyes?" And sis, they used to give him free fucking chicken wing special because he said it, and he didn't need it. You know, let me explain something to you about people and money. It's like a money box. Like a money box, when you shake it and it's full of money, and you shake it, you don't hear shit. But when you shake it and it rattle, ain't shit in there but coin, because ain't shit up in there. Okay? That's that part in your brain. That part in your mind telling you, sis, you sat here and said, you ain't harmed me. Mommy, do you know this girl's attorney gonna show this to the judge that you said you haven't been harmed? Come on, sis. The fuck? I admire you. To be valued at your net worth, and you a college educated black woman, you and your man built this together, and you gonna let this go, and you gonna cause yourself more harm. You spent 4 or 5 years in this about what? What you gaining? The only thing that I can think about is that you still being a barnacle to this woman. still living off this woman. That's either you are not the sharpest knife in the drawer, and we all know that's not true, or you're still making money off of her. You know, you guys, I want to read some of these comments that they said about her. Just a second, I want to read some comments that are on. You guys, I want to read these comments to you because I want y'all to see how they love her. I love black people. This country wants to sit here and make us feel like we're nothing or we're bad and we're horrible. We're good, loving people. This girl says, my mom will call this verdict a very expensive lesson. I love that YouTube platform and others like it has given voices to so many and allow so many to display their gifts. However, you have to be responsible when speaking on topics and reporting information. We shouldn't speak on things we don't know to be fact and then present that information as fact. You have to be careful or you will end up dealing with cases like this. The statement made in this video was well crafted, but sometimes we just need to simply say, I made a mistake and I sincerely apologize and keep it moving. I wish you the best, Tasha K. Blessings to you. This shit brought tears to my eyes, you guys, because this is black people. This is how black people move. Okay? This shit brought, because she riding for you, Tasha. And it's hurting many of us to see you bring harm to yourself. We see you build your brand and who you are, and you bring harm to yourself, and it don't make any sense. It's a second message. Oh my God, this isn't the way to go. You accept no accountability, blame others, and attempt to gaslight the audience that the judicial system, also known as the machine, used as a scapegoat. This is the most narcissistic response ever. Ema, sis, was that narcissistic? Oh no, narcissistic is a big word. I don't know. I don't know if it's narcissistic. I don't know. Okay, this one says, pride comes before destruction. Don't allow your ego and pride to stand in the way. Take accountability and move on. I wish you well. You guys, I think that's the last one I have here. And the reason why I'm reading this to you guys, I'm telling you, this is black people. Black people, I love you. I love you like I love air. The rest of my life is dedicated to liberating black people and making our lives better and more harmonious. Those messages I read were people who are her viewers. People who helped make her. And Tasha K, they're saying they know you are wrong. And they're not even chastising you, saying nasty, derogatory, negative things to you. They talking to you in love. And sister, even if you don't give a fuck about Cardi B, these people, it's tons of messages on your platform where people are humble and they're saying what you doing. They saying what you doing because they respect you. Sister, I don't know if you really, I see you look like you the shit and you know you the shit. But sister, do you think that you are less valuable than Cardi B? Do you think that you need to attach yourself to someone because she's more valuable than you are? Do you think that she can achieve higher success and greater success than you can? Because what it looks like, mommy, is that you being a barnacle and you have attached yourself to this woman. I've watched you a couple of times. You're smart. You're a smart black woman. I can't see intelligently why you would continue to do this. And as I see and I've been talking, my only conclusion is that you have attached yourself to this girl. You want to talk negatively and be reckless about her, but you have attached yourself to her. So listen, black people, this is the 20th. I'm about to wrap this up. The point that I'm trying to say to y'all, black people, you're your own worst enemy. And part of that is our condition. It's me or the next nigga mentality. That shit gets in us. And so I'm saying, if you're listening, if you see this in yourself, okay, you're not the ego, you're not the voice to tell you keep going, keep talking shit. They did this. You are the observer. Be quiet and be silent and observe. If you find yourself behaving and acting, making wrong decisions, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. A mature, intelligent, critical thinker, they can see. And that's one thing. I'm the 20th. Y'all, many of y'all, we done talked and been in chat rooms. When y'all check me and y'all correct me, I can see and I say, touche. Thank you for the correction. And I keep it moving. Anyway, you guys, this is critical thinking with the 20th key. Black people, you your own worst enemy.